is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Blue Hens will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Wisconsin's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Blue Hens offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed...
There he goes! Touchdown, Delaware! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Unloads quickly. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Vargas. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Badgers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just a short pass to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Oh, what a move. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Landry. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Harbor. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Delaware. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
The Badgers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll take a shot. mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Hold and fire complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick handoff. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Badgers will call on their punt team. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Landry. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Going for it all. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to TCU. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll do it himself. Nice move. Made him miss again. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. It's good.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Landry. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now this offense is back on the field. Motion from the wideout. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds his big tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Running back searching for a hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Quick spin on the run. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. The lone back's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Quickly complete. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It's good. Easy call for the refs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Landry. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harbor. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion on the out. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The offense will quickly use a timeout. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Calls his own number. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. No good. Sure, you don't want to miss the field goal, but a 22-point lead, still feeling good about the way the game's going. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
And the Badgers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Landry. He's going to take off. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They go to the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they're turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Finding an escape route. Runs through a tackle. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. He'll try the left side. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Quickly to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And he missed it. No good. Guys, they didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Makes the grab on the shuffle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got a little space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. 1st down for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz. Offensive line was full. He comes flying through there, untouched, gets the sack.
The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Oregon is currently ahead right now in Autzen Stadium, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 10 over TCU. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Landry. Got his man to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the air on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so... He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice move there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Line getting set on second down. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Landry. Throws for the tight end. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick release on the RPO. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Delaware. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. He's got the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The give to the tailback. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Badgers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Delaware. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. It's caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. From the gun, running back on the move.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And the Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Landry. Snagged out of the air. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the marker. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Snagged in the middle. It's Harbor. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.